Hello and welcome back to Myriad Caves CTM. We are going to be continuing today in this crazy area known as Delusion. It'll take a little while to get back up onto the level that we were finishing off last time, where there were a bunch of gas and kind of like a big wide open space. And so I have brought a speed potion so I can get there quicker. But I will meet you guys at the top. Okay, up until this level I haven't made any wrong turns. I don't remember exactly what happens on this level. I guess this level is relatively wide open. It's taken me 3 minutes already to get here with the speed potion, so that gives a sense of just how much running through the maze is. I hope at some point we're going to unlock a shortcut or something. But as I get up here, I guess there's nothing else I really need to do. I could take a strength potion or something, but I just won't worry about it. We did add a bunch of light last time, assuming that all the torches haven't burned away when the wool burned away. So let's try to run through and break some spawners and see if we can discover where the gas spawner is, maybe. Oh, it looks like there's some obsidian underneath the black wool over here, which could be good. I hear the gas spawner. I'm going to go ahead and take out the rest of the spawners that are kind of down here, and then can I just, like, build up to here, possibly? Or, no, there's a wall here. So how do I get up there? I see there are definitely bad guys coming from somewhere, and I just need to figure out where that somewhere is. Oh, it looks like there's stairs over here. I see. So over here I'm supposed to go up? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, interesting. And there's a torch. Oh, it's on a torch on a little pillar or something. Ouch. I think this will be easier if we just have creepers explode. So let's do that. Creepers for profit and whatever. They can take out more enemies at a time than I can, is basically the idea here. Oops, crap. Nevertheless, could also be good to use a golden apple. I don't remember how much, it gives you a little bit of regeneration for a few seconds. And it seems like that might be useful. And, oh, there's like a, okay. I didn't realize there's a little walkway over here, kind of like between all four of these areas. That's, oops, okay. And there's some of the open space in the ceiling. Oh, and there's blazes too? I did not realize this. This is a little crazy. I will confess. Let's see. That spider's going after bad guys for me. This one's not. I got rid of a number of spawners, but I think the top priority should be to try to get back up to the next level and destroy a couple more spawners, because that's going to be the only way to really make some progress in here. So I will try to do that. I have a fire resist potion, and if I get set on fire one more time, I might end up using it. Alright, so top priority, destroy as many spawners as possible. Not really, oops, caring about which ones just yet. Just any that I see, we'll get rid of. Yeah, actually, there's enough spawners in this level that if I get rid of all of these, like, we're going to be in much better shape, I expect. And fortunately, my armor is good enough. Really? My armor is good enough that even if I tank a bunch of damage while we're taking out these spawners, like, it's not going to be a huge deal. Every once in a while I can eat a steak, and that will be sufficient. Can I get over here? Okay, good. I see, and there's like a wall over here I can hide behind. Kind of, I think. Okay, you go away. Oh, there's another staircase over here. I didn't see this staircase. And I think a chest that maybe I didn't get to before. Let's actually take a look at that. Okay, yeah. Let's go down here and see what's going on here. I think I'm like in a little enclosed room over here right now. Hey, go away. So this might actually... Oh! I was going to say this might actually be something good. It is. It even has like a notch apple, it looks like. I'm not going to take this stuff right now. Actually, I guess I will take the couple of steaks that are in here. But that room is relatively well protected. We can come back for that stuff on the way out. That seems like a get this loot on the way out kind of room to me. Oh, the bat. Okay, and there goes that skeleton. It looks like there's a staircase over here. Although possibly one that's kind of burnt away. Let's try to get up here. Things are going so well. Oh, darn it. Darn it. Okay. I think I might need to back off for a little bit and let a few gas despawn or try to pick them off or something. Because, yeah, this area is kind of insane right now. So I'm going to go back down the staircase, which I believe is over here. And this will allow me to kind of hide around the corner and get resituated. Alright, I just went down 2 levels, and I think we're down to just 1 or 2 gas now, just based on the noises that I'm hearing. There's probably still a number of other mobs up on those levels that haven't despawned yet, but it's at least calmed down somewhat. And so, I'm ready to try to go back up in here. I'm going to try to shoot the gas when I see them, and try to get a better sense of what is the quickest way to kind of work my way upwards to the level where the gas spawner might be, because I think that will be super useful. Okay, so there is a ghast, for example, that we've managed to shoot out of the sky. I don't know that I went up this way. I think I went up the other stairs last time, or I don't even remember. I guess maybe I went up both ways. But from here, if I want to go upwards again, okay, there is like an obsidian platform over here, which is kind of handy. Oh, I just saw super creepers. Alright, so we need to worry about them again. And these giant magma cubes can also be a pain in the neck. Okay, the smaller ones are not as bad. But where was... Okay, there is a staircase over here, it would appear. Ah, darn it, don't fall off. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, you need to go away, and I hear a witch. Where's the witch? Alright, the witch I think is maybe below me somewhere or something, that I don't need to worry about it. But let's deal with any guys who are going to throw projectiles at me as I try to go up the staircase. And actually, let's do this. Let's make a better staircase. We can rebuild it. We can make the staircase stronger and better than it ever was before. Okay. Okay, and now let's just keep moving for a moment. I did see there was a gas there. Oops, crap, darn it. Ah. And now where am I at? Okay, I'm back over here. Okay, I do need to deal with the gas, so let's find the gas. Darn it. Ah! Frustration! Oh boy. Alright, let me run back down and see if there's a different strategy I ought to be using here. Let me think about this for a moment. Alright, so I have a twofold change in strategy. One is to use cobblestone blocks to reinforce obsidian walkways, or to just make my own stairways up against the barriers on the side. And the other is to go ahead and, rather than just walk around carrying these potions doing nothing, use the potions. Fire resistance will give me some minor resistance against bad guys, but also prevent blaze fireballs from dealing any knockback. The strength will just help me kill off some enemies quicker, and the speed will help me move more quickly, so I think all of these things will be good things to have. I might use ender pearls later if it'll help me kind of like get up to different places, but I'm still trying to learn kind of the layout of actually, you know, what all is up there. And if I can get to a gas spawner and or a blaze spawner up there, I think it's going to just kind of help things tremendously. That just appears to be a natural spawn, so we'll go ahead and add a little bit of light right there. But place blocks and move quickly and understand the layout. Okay, you were kind of like left over, but probably... Okay, there's a lot of guys who are on the top level who are left over and a threat. So let me take on a few of these guys right at the beginning. Okay, great. If I kill 1 or 2 more, including this guy, then we should be in good shape. There we go. Okay, Super Creeper down. I don't need his Blast Protection 3 book that he probably just dropped. We're going to run over here. Going to go up one of the staircases. It is getting quieter, which suggests that I am having success taking out some of the spawners on the next level. Okay. And so over here, for example, I could start doing things like this. There we go. Okay. Got a sense now that the gas spawner is like almost directly above me over here, and so I wonder if I can pillar up and find it. Ouch. Alright, if I were a gas spawner, where would I be? Right over here, maybe? I think that might be it. Okay. So, there is an honest-to-God staircase kind of right up here. Ah, darn it. Ah. Okay. So, since I know I can fall there, that also implies that I can go up there. And if there's a barrier-like wall, like over here, I can probably just kind of like go place blocks against the barrier and do something like this for a quick staircase that will be relatively indestructible. Oops. So this is going to be another piece of our strategy now. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. So I can do that, and then similarly over here, I can just start reinforcing this staircase. Crap. Like this. Okay, there's Ghast. Hi, Ghast. Hi, Ghast. Go away, bad guys. Sure, let's do that and that. Now, where was the gas thingy I was trying to get to? I'm already kind of turned around. Am I up against the wall over here? I am. It was right over here. Right. Okay, and so let's just... Okay, there's another gas. Okay, gas taken out. Now I should be able to run over here. Destroy that. Great. Here we go. Okay, now I'm going to make a lot of progress. There's blazes. Okay, this area is going to get 10 times easier, I think, now. Let's hope I'm actually correct about that. Okay, you were dead. Great. Destroy that. Take out a few bad guys who might try to knock me off platforms. Oops, crap. I was trying to switch to my bow again, but I happen to be blocking at the same moment, and so was not able to switch weapons because I was holding down the right mouse button. All these trade-offs with shields that one has to get accustomed to. Alright, you need to go. There you are. Nope, there you are. Come on, hit him. There we go. Great. Okay, I should still have strength. Oops. And so I should be able to kill these guys. Wow, am I one-hitting some of these guys, possibly? I'm not sure. In any case, strength and a very good axe is a good thing. Blazes, I have fire resist right now. They will, I guess, set some of the stuff on fire, so I guess I might as well try to get rid of them. Okay, gas is the next priority. Gas gone. Blazes are pretty far away. It's going to be hard to hit them. Now, if I want to go in the middle, can I just, like, bridge to the middle? Let's find out. I think this was all kind of open space, so I imagine this will work. Let's not get close enough that these guys can knock me off. And I'm still at 8 hearts. Oop! Crap. That was embarrassing. Fortunately, we have a staircase that makes it easy to go back up. That's going to top off on health. Yeah, okay. Okay, like I said, this is going to get a whole lot easier. And that's because it's going to get a whole lot easier. Okay, you're done. You're gone. I elected to jump about 2 blocks early over here. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Okay, we have destroyed just about every spawner up here. There is a loot box up here. I'm gonna, I think, stand around for a moment and just kind of observe and see if I've missed any other threats that I need to pay attention to. But if not, we'll probably just try to pillar up to that loot box. Let's go ahead and top off torches once again, and... yeah, I think that might have been it. I don't see any other spawners. I don't hear anything spawning. It's possible still that as I go up here, I guess there's still some bad guys down here that might be worth like trying to take out. But yeah, I'm still going to get random mob spawns, so it's probably not worth spending a lot of time. Let's not forget about that one crazy loot chest that's over there. And I'm still missing an emerald in this area, actually. Oh, this is still inside. Can I possibly pillar directly in the center? Like up through the bottom? No. So how do I get in here? Let's actually use our eyes and observe if we're missing something. There's a skeleton shooting at me somewhere. Where is he? Oh, gosh. I might have hit myself with my own arrow there. And if I did, that is highly embarrassing. And if I didn't, let's imagine I didn't. Let's just say I didn't. It was totally that skeleton He had a punch bow, and there was a glitch in Minecraft that caused it to hit me from up in the air behind myself. And that is totally what just happened, and it's the reason that I fell back down here. You all believe that, right? I keep seeing the particles from the magma cubes, and I think it's like a spawner again. And I'm like, is there a spawner I didn't break? But no, it's not spawner particles, it's just the magma cube. I guess killing the magma cube is probably a good thing, and the witches are probably a good thing. And yeah, actually, if I light all the rest of this up, well, what are the chances I'm going to fall down again? I don't know. Let's light up a little bit more over here and try to destroy a few more enemies. Oh, there's still a spawner up here. Got a skeleton spawner over here that I didn't take out. Did I miss anything else? I still hear a number of witches. So is there a witch spawner somewhere that I missed, possibly? Aha, there is a staircase up towards the box that I failed to notice, but I'm noticing now as a result of just trying to go and light everything up. So that is good. So if we open our eyes, we will perhaps find the way. That guy just fell, so that's great. So I'm thinking up here, there's probably an invisible platform that walks right over to here. Yeah. Oop. There's water down here? Wow. Oh, is this the actual box? Was one of those an emerald or something? Wow. All right, I didn't see that coming. So did this just like open this up now so that I can go this way, whereas previously I couldn't? It seems like it. Alright, but there was still a box up top that I have to go see what it was now. Alright, so we are going to grab the wool and the fireworks. Wow. I'm going to drop them off in the under chest, and then I'm going to go all the way back up to the top and see if there was a way to get to that other chest. So I encountered almost no resistance coming back up. But this is the level that had kind of the gas in the open world, and so I'm curious to see. Obviously, there's still witches, which suggests, actually, that there's probably, like, a platform over here that has witches. Yeah, that are still oh, and it has, like, another treasure chest over there. So just like there was the good treasure chest over here. And I do want to try to grab some of that loot on the way out. But it seems like there's also a witch platform over here that I could get to. By doing what? How do I get over to it, and where is it exactly? It's kind of right down here. So the entrance is probably here, maybe? Here it is. Okay, so here's where all the witches are. Can I kill them fast enough that I will be outpacing their spawning? I think I can with this bow. Oh yeah, especially if I stand back here, because now they're not spawning anymore. Okay, great. So let me just try to take out a few witches. Can I hit the ones in the back? If they're very far in the back, then the barrier blocks that are here kind of block me from being able to kill them, but that's probably good enough. Probably do that. I think she hit the bat with the poison, I think is what happened there. That was pretty cool. Alright, so we got rid of the final witch spawner. And, oh, I guess there's one here and here, too. Okay, so there's going to be like a creeper spawner over there and maybe a skeleton spawner or something. Okay, and all of these have good loot. Okay, let's go raid them together, and then I'll spend a little bit of time off camera trying to figure out what loot I want to try to fill my pockets with before I leave this area. But let's run over here. And I think this one's going to be creepers. Okay, I see the witch over there. Can I hit her? No. How about now? Or maybe it's going to be witches again, because a witch way over here seems somewhat unlikely. I don't know. Let's see. Skeletons. Ouch. Alright, let's get away from the spawner. And let's try to shoot some guys with a bow. Can I shoot all the way back there? Oh, I can shoot all the way back there. I thought the barriers were going to get in the way. These barriers are kind of in the way. Can I get down here? Alright, the spawner's starting to light up again, so let's just do this. I think it was witches again. Yes, it was witches again. Okay, and so over here, another set of Duragold armor. Yeah, some other nice things. I'll sort them out off camera once again. And finally, over in corner number 4, What have we won? We have... I don't see any witches in this one, but maybe I just haven't been close enough to spawn them, and so we just had some natural spawns kind of left as the residue. Let's try to run in here. Yeah, I think it's probably witches again. Yes, another witch spawner, and mostly more of the same kind of stuff. Alright, I will sort through some inventory. Oh look, an Enderman! Give me your pearls! Hooray! And now finally at the very top, let's attempt to discover actually, why don't I just like place some blocks here so that I can see that I'm walking across blocks. That seems like a good thing. And so what is this going to be? It is a sign that just says you were meant to fall down. I see. So this isn't really the wool chest. It's you're meant to fall down, and presumably the act of falling in the water probably opens up the shortcut. But then I think that means that we're still missing an emerald from this area. And so I'm going to spend some time while I'm up here looking around carefully to see if I can spot where it would be. And for those wondering how pleasant it is to look for an emerald while there's no monsters around, well, you might hear, I'm not sure how well the mic is picking it up, that someone just decided to use a chainsaw right outside my window to chop down a tree or something. And so I'm listening to that while I'm looking around to see if I can find an emerald anywhere. First world problems. I did not manage to see the other emerald. However, along the way back down, I did fill my pockets with all kinds of loot that I had left behind, some of which was in chests that I hadn't even bothered going after yet. And so I'm just kind of like hovering over things. You can see some of the potions and different things. But there was a lot of good loot in that area, and so I'm going to put it all away. Now that I put away all my excess loot, I decided to come back and look around for the emerald once again. It occurs to me that one possible place that I didn't look is when I fell into the water down here. Like, is it possible that it's down here somewhere at the bottom of the water? I don't think so. I think this is just like a bedrock chamber. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not actually down here. There's squids in here. Hi, squids. Welcome to the world. But let me continue to look around this room and figure out, because I'm pretty sure... Let's go back to the entrance, actually, and just kind of double check. I'm pretty sure there were supposed to be 3 emeralds in here. I think I found, like, 48 and 49, but not 50, maybe, or something. Let's go back up to the front sign, which was farther away than I realized. Here it is. Which says, Delusion 49 to 51. Okay, so I'm missing... I think I got 49 and 51, actually. I think I'm missing number 50. And so 49 was the one... I don't remember which one was which one. I think 49 was in the wall, and 51 is the obvious one that's right there. Both of them were kind of very obvious to see if you had simply been walking through the maze of the room. And so I'm wondering if I, like, walk around the bottom of the room, if there will be, like, another obvious emerald. Like, it's kind of hard to hide an emerald in this room, just by the nature of the shape and the colors of the room, for the most part. And so, I don't know. I figure it's got to be somewhere obvious that I'm just not seeing. You probably would actually be visible from this entrance, is my guess. We're going to eat some delicious steak here in a moment. But let's see, from this side, okay, you can see this one here, and you can see this one here again. But if I were going to hide another emerald in here, where would I put it? Maybe up from, visible from that emerald too? Or at the very top center? I never tried going all the way to the top. I might try doing that. I have lots of blocks and ladders. I could try doing that. Kind of to explore and kind of for fun, I made a staircase that goes all the way around the outside of the barriers, and then I was continuing to use blocks to kind of go on top of here, but basically we're on top of the barriers right now. You can see one of the emeralds over there, and another one was kind of in the wall over there. I was mostly focused on building. It does look like there might be something in the ceiling, like with a hole in the ceiling, and I still have a lot more blocks, and so I think I'm going to try to pillar up dead center if I can. Where did the box go? The box is over here. The box is not actually in the dead center of the room, which is a little bit interesting. But I think I'll try pillaring up right here. Okay, I'm relatively near the top. Let's go ahead and break A couple of things, yeah. Oh, that might be a diamond block, actually, is what is up here, I think. Which I would not mind having. Actually, have I put a diamond block in the monument? Yeah, I already put a diamond block in the monument. Oh! There's a TNT trap here that did not go off when I took the diamond block, which is interesting. I wonder when this TNT trap does go off. I'm going to try to set it up. Let's see. How do I want to do this? It's mostly obsidian up here. Let's do this. Oh, it's not even prime TNT? Okay. I guess that's nice. I was really kind of hoping to find the emerald up here. To breaking these redstone torches. Render, I'm not sure if that was not supposed to work that way or what. I'm guessing that taking the diamond block would have been what would cause the TNT to go off. Just kind of like surprise the player up here. But it does not seem that the missing emerald is up here, so let me continue to look around for it. I don't really feel like there's that many places you could hide an emerald in this room. But basically my staircase kind of went over on that side of the whole thing. And so I just decided to kind of pillar up on the other side of the whole thing, just to see if inspecting the walls or kind of looking from the outside, I would discover anything different over here. But I don't see, you know, like an emerald blending into the prismarine. There'd have to be some kind of light in the obsidian, otherwise you would just like never find it. Occasionally, you know, I see zombies and I was shooting some skeletons so they wouldn't shoot me off. Here's the top of this again. But I'm trying to figure out, like, there isn't a lot of places you can hide something in this room. I suppose it could be the kind of like one of the sea lanterns that's in the wall or like on the floor could possibly be one of the things I'm looking for. And so if I go back down here and we just try to like take a better look at the sea lanterns that are on here, like there aren't a whole lot where it could possibly be. Oops. Okay, I want to steer over here. Let's eat a steak. Hi, zombies. But I don't think any of these sea lanterns look like they're hiding a emerald case. I'm not sure right at the beginning. I should go back at the look at the beginning and see if there's something kind of there maybe. I guess there's just like a zombie in gold armor or something right down here. That's what looks funny. But it doesn't look like the top of these or any of the cages where it might be hidden, and I just don't see anywhere else in the walls that it could possibly be. So I'm just not sure where else the emerald could be in this area. And this one, like, I don't feel like having to come back for this one, not because it's far away, but just because there aren't that many places that it could possibly be hidden, right? I don't feel like this should be hard to look for. I guess I didn't dig kind of like underneath the box over here. Like, where else would be an obvious place? Or somewhere like right at the very start where the prismarine first starts coming in, like maybe up in the ceiling up in here. Is a place that it could be hidden that I wouldn't be looking because I'd be walking into the room and I'd be like, oh my gosh, look at this awesome place. And I wouldn't bother looking at the ceiling of where I was just coming from, maybe. This is what I'm thinking. So let's go and take a look at that together briefly. Gosh, there's a lot of enemies over here in the obsidian. I kind of mob capped the rest of the area. That's what happens. Ouch. So over here, is it possible that there's an emerald hidden like here in the ceiling, or I guess the start of the area? Hello, creeper. I guess the start of the area technically is right here, and so it's got to be somewhere in this direction to be in the area of delusion technically. I think that's a reasonable constraint to place upon my own looking. I don't know. I feel like a dope on this one. I feel like it can't really be hidden all that many places, and I'm just not seeing it. Just to show off the ridiculous places I'm looking, it's not below the loot box here at the bottom. Oh my gosh, I just went running across here and added a few torches. Look at all the mobs. I've totally mob capped this room. Come on, Brian, think. Well, sadly, I just don't seem to be finding that emerald today. Perhaps on a fresh head on another day, I'll be able to find it. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon with more Myriad Caves. Bye bye.